Hi everyone, Sharon here with Max Sr. Well, I went bird watching again today, but I almost missed it. I haven't been with them for the last several weeks for one reason or the other. And I wound up at the wrong location, but luckily Ben carries a cell phone and he was able to direct me to a place where I had never been. Now this is a little stop along the way. We're not at our location, but already there's these wonderful signs that start to educate you to the wildlife in this area, mostly the water birds that can be found here, and what they're doing to try and preserve this area for them and to protect them while they rest here. And it's just a beautiful, peaceful place. And I highly recommend that all of you go. So here's their brochure, and it's a beautiful brochure. So they're called the Mountain View Sanitary District, and this is their office. They're sort of on the back side of the Shell refinery in Martinez, and they have a wonderful building here. That's part of our group going in, and it is a learning center as well as an administration building, and I was very much impressed with the etched glass on their entry doors. Isn't that beautiful? And here's more of the outside of the building. It's really very nice. And of course there's information everywhere on the inside. I especially liked this little, I don't know if he's still alive or not, but it looks like almost a little memorial to this wonderful man for his contribution. And the whole inside of the building is really well done, I thought anyway. And on the outside they have this picnic area where you could come and eat before you go out bird watching. And there are lots of birds. I love the water birds because they're so much easier for me to see and to get these great shots. So that's a Canada goose on the first little landing. I'm not sure what you call that, sort of a raft. And then those are cormorants in the distant on the farther raft. This is like a little island out in the water. And of course, Highway 680 zooming right by. And cattails. I haven't seen cattails in a long time. And these are wonderful blackberry bushes. Boy, I would like to come pick blackberries when they're in season. I wonder if they let you do that. Here's some doves. I'm not sure what kind they are, but I'm sure they will be in the list of birds and their sounds at the end of this video. So here's something I learned while out with Ben and the group that day. I have always thought these are called Canadian geese, but they're not. That's a Canada goose because it's named after a guy by the last name of Canada, which a lot of birds are named after people. So I stand corrected. It's a Canada goose. And here's a little waterway that you could walk on either side of it. Here comes the group, Ben carrying his wonderful telescope. Oh, and look at this. I was so fortunate to get this footage. This is a red-winged blackbird doing his mating thing where he puffs up his epaulets. And it was just wonderful to capture it on film. I just love that. Oh, and these are the cormorants. And listen to what the Wikipedia says about them. It says the gangly double-crested cormorant is a prehistoric-looking matte black fishing bird with yellow-orange facial skin. Though they look like a combination of a goose and a loon, they are relatives of frigate birds and boobies and are a common sight around fresh and saltwater across North America, perhaps attracting the most attention when they stand on docks, rocky islands, and channel markers, their wings spread out to dry. These solid, heavy-boned birds are experts at diving to catch small fish. Maybe each time I do one of these birdwatching videos, I should feature one bird. So this video featured the cormorant. And here's a snowy egret standing on a white rock in a scummy pond. But that scum sure was a pretty color. And I think something had a meal here because those are very large fish scales. I got down and touched one. And here's the red-winged blackbird singing his song that I remember so well from my childhood. I don't know if it's the same one we saw with the puffed up epaulets, but listen to him sing. I just love that sound. And now here's the birds we saw.
So that's it for this session of Max Senior's Birdwatching, and thanks for joining me.